Welcome to the Moritz Fine Designs printable list demonstration. We actually have two plugins. The first plugin, the printable list plugin, can be used on any website, WordPress website. You do not need to have a coupon database installed on your site to use this plugin. What it does for the reader is allows them to click items from a list and put them into a pop-up box, as you see over here. And then what they can do is they can print their list, they can email their list. Those are the two options. As you go from page to page on your website, you can add items from many pages on to the list. Once you are done with that, you can clear the list items, or once you print them, the list items will all be cleared from the pop-up box. I wanted to run through the back end of the printable list admin area to show you all the features that are available to you. The first one is to be able to create a new list. When you do this, simply create on this option here, and you type in the name of your list and a unique list reference ID for each list. And I suggest always putting in the date. That way you know for sure no list reference IDs will ever be repeated. You have the option of sharing your list with others. You also have the option of making the list a teaser, meaning it will show your first your first five items in your list, and then gives the reader a button to click on to see the rest of the items in your list. That way your entire list is not on your home page and taking up that space. I'm going to make that shareable. Then you'll see your new list show up here. This is to edit that information that we were just in. You can delete your list, and here's a sorting option for the list. This button over here is your manage list. This is where you will actually create your list items. Let's start with some Huggies wipes. This description field is an HTML field, so you're welcome to, if you have a printable list on your website, or if you don't have one and you want to go to somebody else's website to grab the coupons, you can go ahead and search in the database. And there are all of the coupons that are coming up for Huggies wipes. I'm going to go ahead and copy that HTML and then head back over to my printable lists and paste that in. Obviously, again, HTML editor. If you want to adjust how that looks, add extra text, click on this double A and that will get you the text editor. You can change out affiliate links that way, etc. The other thing that you can do is you can decide if this is going to go to the top of your list or to the bottom of your list, where you want it to add. So that's just a quick sorting feature that has been added. The button right here is to actually add the item to your list, the plus button. If you want to make to sort your list according to categories, for example, I might want baby products. And I just want to add a category or a divider. I type my title in, and then this is my button that I click on that inserts my divider. Your dividers will show up in blue. Your items will actually show up in the green color. So you can simply continue to add all of your items until your list is done. There's also a text replace if for any reason that you would need to do a find and replace, that is available to you. Another feature that is available is to import a list. Some bloggers are sharing their lists. If you type in the name of their website here and the password that they gave you, their lists that are shareable will come up. I did that here for one of our test sites, so I'm going to show you how that works. Here are all the lists available that are shared on this test site. So if I want to import this giant list, I just click on it and hit OK. The list is imported. It shows over here that it is an import. And then I can go in and edit it as I please. It will not affect the blogger whose list that was made from. That is on their server, this is on yours. So feel free to edit, change out links, etc. The next feature is the shared list report. When you go in to the shared list report, it shows you anybody who has taken your lists, of course, with having a password, but it shows you if, for example, somebody got your password and you didn't give it to them, the activity would show up here, just for you to monitor that. Another feature that is available is to make divider templates. For example, if you do Kroger matchups every single week and you want certain categories in Kroger, instead of having to retype the dividers every single week, you can pull these straight into your list. So I went in and I made my categories that I want every single week, and I saved them. And if I go into my list and want to import those categories, I just go to Import Dividers, pick which store I'm doing, and all of your dividers will show up, which gives you a few more options when you go to add items, because then you can choose if you want to add the item to which category you want to add the item, and to the top of the list or to the bottom of the list. It's just going to make your sorting a lot easier. Another way to sort is using these buttons here, the up and the down button. That will move things around in your list, as you see I just did. It's a little bit slower, but that will work. And then you can also delete items using this red minus button over here. We'll just get rid of that and show you how that works. Other things to notice, this icon right here shows that the list is shareable. If it's not highlighted in green, then it's not shareable, and it also shows you if you have a teaser, if that list is a teaser item as well. If you've not played around in your settings, it would be a great thing for you to check out. You can choose different ways you want your print page to show up for your reader, and as well as what kind of list you want to have, whether it's the traditional, the interactive hierarchy, or the interactive hierarchy. The next thing I wanted to show you is how to actually insert a list into your post. I have created a new post called My New List. There are some icons up here. This little one is your printable list icon. This is going to show you your 10 most recent lists. You can pick whichever one you want to insert, and it simply puts it in for you using shortcode. If for some reason you want to put in an older list and you don't see that it's showing up in these top 10 lists under your icon, you can simply go back over to your printable list that you, your admin area, and the shortcode will show up here under your post reference. So you would simply just copy that and go back to your post. And then, of course, just paste it in.